Najeeb, earlier you were mentioning experiencing imposter syndrome. So for those who don't know, imposter syndrome is basically this feeling, this mental experience or feeling where you feel like professionally or abilities wise or knowledge wise, you actually do not know enough or you're not qualified enough and you feel small about yourself as a result or you experience self-doubt. This is, I'm guessing, a pretty common feeling, especially for people who are new to the field, new to a role, or who have transitioned careers. You'll definitely feel that feeling, and I know I did. Wanted to ask you whether you felt that and how did you overcome that feeling?
Yeah, so definitely did feel it and even still like feeling it right now, right? But overcoming it is um just basically giving yourself just not being too harsh on yourself, right? And overcoming is just, trying to not get complacent, kind of how we were talking about earlier, right? Even if you don't have a big workload on you right now, right? Don't expect that to always be the case. And then, if you don't know something, just go ahead and go pick on other people's minds that have been working in the company for, more months than you or many more years, and then just chatting with your supervisor. I think everybody thinks the only time you talk to your supervisor or your leads is when you have a technical question, but what we love to do is towards the end of the day, we just kind of forget about all the technical talk. We go and talk about, outside life, of course after the work is completed towards the end of the day, but we talk about things outside of work, right? What we like to do for fun, or sometimes we go out to lunch together. Building rapport, right? It's much more scarier when you are working with, these people that are very, very smart, when you don't have a good relationship with them, right? It all comes back to the soft skills, right? We say the technical skills are very, very important, but the soft skills are just as important, right? Nobody wants to work with person that's just a full-on nerd technically, right? That doesn't have any soft skills. So they always want to work with people that are, have an outside life out of work, that just don't talk about coding or, the new industry, up-to-date technologies, right? Because then everyone is just going to be a robot the whole day. So after that just helps way more, right? That's the difference between my first 2 weeks to now, right? I can confidently ask my supervisor or scrum master or whatever something without being super worried, or because it's kind of like asking somebody that you know now more, right? Compared to a random stranger, right? If you know somebody, compared to a random stranger, there's a less likely chance that you'll be scared to ask that question, or they're just super, even you can tell, right? Their responses are more chill because now they got to know you. They know you're a good person, you're a people person, and also um, that you want to keep learning and you are striving for more knowledge. So that's kind of the reasons how I and am handling the imposter syndrome with, just being more friendly with everybody, building those relationships, and also just seeking knowledge. So.
Thank you for sharing that with us, Najib. And yes, those are definitely some good points. Sometimes to overcome that feeling, you don't have to pressure yourself with feeling like you have to compensate with skills or just overdoing things, but sometimes you just need to connect with the people you work with, gain some visibility, and just find those meaningful and helpful connections in the workplace. And Shibu, sir, I